It's been a sunny and mild to warm Thursday over much of South Africa's interior, but with the frontal system affecting the Western and Eastern Cape, bringing in cooler weather with it. On our satellite, you'll see that first front heading out into the Indian Ocean on Thursday afternoon, with the second front sweeping over the southern part of the country and through to the Eastern Cape in the second part of the day. Now, that still leaves behind quite a bit of cloud, particularly for the Western Cape, and it's cooled off temperatures over the western and southern part of South Africa. Although we've seen the bulk of the rainfall already during the day, we're still keeping in a slight possibility of rainfall along the Western Cape coast, but overall we're expecting cloudy conditions with a possibility of rainfall extending through to the Eastern Cape. We're also expecting a slight chance of rain around Durban with a dry forecast over South Africa's interior. Now on Friday we're expecting rain along the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal coast, with isolated thundershowers forming from the southeastern part of the northwest through Gauteng and into Mpumalanga, as well as over parts of KwaZulu-Natal and the northeastern part of the Eastern Cape, with a sunny and warmer forecast expected in the west, with those daytime highs slowly warming up as we head towards the weekend. Here's our rainfall probability map for tonight, with a slight chance of rainfall around Durban and then up to a 20% chance of showers in the southwest, with that chance of rainfall extending all the way through along the Eastern Cape coast. Southwesterly winds gust along the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal coast as we head into Thursday evening, with light winds in the forecast over the central and northeastern part of South Africa as we head into Friday, with more of a southeasterly wind establishing itself after that cold front, and we're also expecting a fresh southerly flow along the south coast of KwaZulu-Natal. Overnight we're forecasting a minimum of 3 degrees for Kimberley, Bloemfontein and R, 2 for Uppington, Sutherland and Bethlehem, Johannesburg dropping to 8 degrees overnight, 11 for Pretoria, Mahikeng and George, 12 degrees along the Eastern Cape coast as well as for Cape Town, and a warm night for Richards Bay with a minimum of 18 degrees. You'll see a warm afternoon for Pretoria at 25, with a mild but pleasant day for Johannesburg at 23 degrees, 21 for Bombela and Bethlehem, 19 degrees for East London and Port Elizabeth, as well as Cape Town, still cool for George at 17 and a high of 24 from Uppington all the way through to Bloemfontein. On Saturday we're expecting sunny and mild weather over the western part of the country, with the possibility of rain along the east coast and thundershowers forecast over the central and northeastern part of South Africa, with a very similar forecast over the interior for Sunday, with cool weather for Bombela and Polokwane both in the upper teens, with that cooler weather also reaching Gauteng, dry for KwaZulu-Natal, and we're expecting some cloud along the south coast with a high of 28 for George and Port Elizabeth. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You deserve to know more.
eNCA.com